Gemini, Your Majesty, Your Royalty. What a glittering assemblage of Gemini standing in front of me. My honor, dear Gemini, I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. I'm your funny Armenian guy, and guess what? You're my peanut butter jelly looking all that yummy. Why are you looking so good, baby? I know, Gemini, I know. Dad is not home. Mercury is not home. It's been retrograding. It's on a trip, and I feel like that a lot of you have been going through such a tumultuous and a painful circle recently, haven't you? Well, allow me the opportunity, Geminis, to serve and to slay. For I'm here to clarify about what is going on from March 24th to the 30th. What happened to you on March 21st? What happened to you, Gemini? Did you have a fallout with somebody, or did you have the urge to text someone? Let's see what's going on for you, Gem. I miss you too. I feel like you are the one that actually is going through the most out of all the 12 signs. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there. I know that a lot has been happening. Let's get into this. Let's see what's happening in the present moment. Past, present, and future. Challenge, clarification. I'm also going to pull a card of a love message for you, as well as an archangel message. Pisces. Are you dealing with a water sign? Is that a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces? Gemini, what's going on? This person is on your mind. This person is on your mind. King of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Let's get into this. This person is the challenge for you now. Okay, you're ready for some communication. There is a lot of healing going on for you, and I feel like you're going to manifest something in the near future in regards to this person. I'm going to get deeper into this. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a cycle that's coming to an end, a major chapter that's closing off in your life. I just fell on the ground. You just literally fell on the ground. What am I going to do? Stop the reading or continue? So this is what I'm going to do. Sorry, Gemini. It's the Mercury retrograde and a lot is happening. You know, anytime I go live, there is something happening also when I'm live, like for you. Some gesture will pop up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I know some of you commented, they're like, all the random stuff will happen during Gemini. Wheel of Fortune, Gem. Wheel of Fortune is talking about specifically a major cycle that you're closing, and it was the Four of Swords. So you're closing off that cycle of being in hermit mode. A lot of you have been in isolation for a long time. You have been reminiscing and thinking about the past situations. Some of you could also want to start a new business for yourself, start a new job, do something totally new. Yeah, you want to increase your finances. This is for most of you. And then for some of you, I feel like you want to come out of your comfort zone. This is also being in a comfort zone with the King of Pentacles here. So I'm going to get further and I'm going to clarify, but let's talk about the recent past. What I'm seeing here in the recent past, my dear Gemini, I'm sending you a huge hug. Why are you looking like a cutie patootie so yummy? I got you. So you have the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords. So someone here was being very neglectful towards you. Somebody was not communicating. Water sign I'm getting could have been also a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. This person, I feel like that you were offering them your connection, your love, just like the hand is coming out, and then they got distracted. Somebody got distracted and left. I feel like that their eyes were somewhere else. They were not able to remain stable into this relationship, and because you don't like stability, you don't like when someone is not consistent, then things just fell apart. And you try to communicate it with this person, and I feel like here is the Queen of Swords. You try to clarify the situation with them, but I don't feel like that they were willing to even hear you out. Somebody here disappeared. I'm going to come back and clarify this. So in the present moment, you have the Justice, the Ace of Wands, and the Temperance. For some of you, you could be wanting to make some things right with this person. You're looking for some kind of a reconciliation or to clear up the air. Okay, the Justice here and then the Ace of Wands. This has been actually a recurring theme for you. And I do remember your past two readings that it was about reconciliation. I do remember that. Now, either this person wants to communicate with you so badly, or you want to communicate with them. Like you want to initiate something, because the Justice here is wanting to make things right with this person and eventually come to a conclusion. Where are we going? Because you and this person have been doing some internal work within yourself. There is something that has been healing within you. I feel like the attachment that you used to have with other people just in general, you have been able to identify that. You're a very smart Gemini. You're very witty, educated. So you have been doing some spiritual work on yourself. You've been asking yourself the questions, why do I have the same patterns, or why do I create the same dynamics into the relationships? And that says a lot about you, Gemini, because you have taken the accountability. That's how you're able to actually create successful and healthy relationships for yourself. In the near future, you have the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Hermit. In the near future, I feel like you're bringing this whole chaos into a conclusion. You're manifesting something new for you. And I'm going to find out what that is about. The Magician here, the Hermit mode, because there is a major cycle of like some kind of a wound that you're closing. And I know that it's been really tough for you, especially because Mercury is your planet. It's a planet of communication. And that is not home. It's been really hard. It's been really challenging. A lot is going on your mind. So let's see what's going on for you. You could also be dealing with Libra as well. I'm getting Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see what is this about, the King of Cups here. King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups as a challenge for my Geminis? I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra great. Which way should I put today? So Gemini, here is the biggest challenge for you that you have right now. If you think this is over, I don't think that that's actually over, because you have the Knight of Pentacles here, Mercury. Can't even hold the card. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and then the World. One of your biggest fears is that if this is over with this person, you're thinking like you have a lot of fast-pacing thoughts, anxiety in your mind, because you think that your goals and your dreams, your wishes, that you wanted to have a family with this person with the Ten of Cups, it's over. That's why the World card is here. So this person could be still hesitating to communicate with you at the present moment. I feel like they are in their feelings. That's why they're showing up as a main challenge, because if you are feeling certain way about this person, when you go to bed, you think about them, it also means that they're thinking about you, because we're all telepathically connected, and your mind is very powerful, Gemini. You rule the intellect. You rule the intellectual property of the zodiac. So what I'm seeing here for you and this person is that your biggest challenge here and fear is, what if it's over between me and this person, the World card here. What if it is over? And you have the Ten of Cups, which was your desire to create family, and then they're being very slow. They're not taking any action in the present moment. However, Gemini, it does not mean that things are not working out in the background for you, because unexpectedly this person could reach out to you as they have resolved something within them. And Mercury is in retrograde, so the chances are higher, and the chances are higher even more about the people in your life just in general having realizations about you, Gemini. I feel like you're someone that you're very supportive of your friends and your people just in general in your life, and a lot of times people just have been taking it away from you. You haven't felt like being fully 100% supported by most people in your life, because you're so resourceful. You are very resourceful, so people just come and take. One of your biggest realizations in the present moment for you, Gemini, is also to set some strong boundaries, firm boundaries with people. So let's talk about the past here. Let's talk about this. Someone here was being rejecting, whatever this Four of Cups here is about. What is this about? Clarified by the Hermit, the Three of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So whoever this person was, I think whatever happened between the two of you, you wanted to clarify something, have a new beginning with them, and they eventually went up like almost going into a hermit mode, disappearing. The Hermit is also here in the near future, so that's a double confirmation. It's the same person's energy, but in the near future, you're manifesting them actually appearing into your life, like coming into your life, getting out of that hermit mode. You have been dealing with someone. The Hermit can also metaphorically mean an avoidant. Someone who is avoiding. you know, and what that caused you, Gemini, was the Three of Swords. And Three of Swords, Swords is also air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So it caused you a lot of pain recently, and it's like your heart has been heavy. You could be doing some other fun stuff during the day, but then all of a sudden this memory kicks in about this person, that they were emotionally unavailable. You felt emotionally manipulated too, for some of you. And the reason why it happened is because you wanted, with the, you know, there's two hands coming out. One of them is the Ace of Swords, the other one is Four of Cups. Two hands coming out, it means you wanted to talk about the stability of this relationship. You wanted to talk about your feelings and your emotions. When a hand is being extended out of nowhere, it's you in this position of wanting to talk about your feelings and emotions. And this person was being very, very avoidant, neglectful. And then again, you try to talk to this person as well, but you know, the Queen of Swords and then this, they're like in opposite directions right now. So you had to turn around, you had to go on your way because this person was not being receptive of what you were sharing with them. 11:11 on the clock as I just shared this. Let's talk about the present moment because you know, you already know the past. So let's focus on the present and then the near future. Let's talk about the Justice. Why is the Justice here in the present moment for my Geminis? The Justice is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords. There is potentially some lies and deceptions that you want to clarify about. I always, Gemini, I always give an eyesight to the Seven of Swords card here, okay? This is someone who is being a little tricky, deceptive. There is some lies involved about the situation. I feel like this has to do a lot with the fact that maybe there were some things that you were suspicious of in the past and that just you wanted to talk to this person about it and then they were not willing to hear you. They were not willing to communicate with you. Avoidant energy. So right now, you're actually very determined. You have healed, you have moved on with the Six of Swords here, you know, like you have been able to feel better at least, as I can say, but you're ready for clarification and justice. You're ready to make things clear. And I feel like that just because, you know, Daddy Mercury hasn't been home yet, your feelings have been all over the place. It's been all over the place because you're seeking for justice and clarification. You are not coming from a place of like judging this person or being malicious, you know, because you truly love this person, Gemini. You really do. I just feel like you want to make sense of like why. Like why were you so emotionally unavailable for me as a Gemini when I was actually ready to talk to you about my feelings, when I was wanting to take this relationship to the next level? Why? That's the main question that you're asking yourself. And after all of that, you want to offer a new beginning. You are ready for a new beginning with this person. It's just that in the present moment, you're waiting for them to take some kind of action. Let's clarify the Temperance here in the present moment. There is something here that's happening in the background. I mean, like healing. It's a hope. The Knight of Wands, the Strength, and then the Sun. And it's actually going to give you a lot of positive outcome. Exactly. Two Leo cards just showed up right here. Fire sign energy also. Do you mean what that means, Sweetie Pie? Like the Sun, the Strength, and then the Sun. That's Leo card. Also, you could be dealing with a Leo or someone who is actually has the Leo placement, Sagittarius, but you know, the sign really doesn't matter that much at this point. What matters is that this person is having a major and a deep realization about what they did to you, even if you don't hear back from them, because you know, they're actually in their feelings. They're realizing the damage that they have done to you, Gemini. And the Temperance here is talking about a healing. This, you know, this energy has come a long way, and that's you. You have come a long way, Gemini, doing a lot of inner work. Maybe you've been doing meditation, reading. You've been wanting to find that way to regulate your nervous system, to regulate your day, and put yourself back on track. It's been very, very challenging. You have been the one that's been most affected in this connection, in this relationship, and just in general in the signs as well. You also might have had some fallouts with some friends in the past. But you know what? You're learning to be strong. You're realizing, what's the word for that? Realizing and uncovering. Like you're bringing out some part of yourself that you thought you wouldn't make it, but you actually are making it. And this whole healing journey, Gemini, is actually going to lead you to have a better and a healthy relationship. You're also learning something about manifestation. And in the present moment, you are ready for a reconciliation. You're just waiting for this person to take some kind of action towards you, and I think that's what they're realizing. Let's clarify the Magician in the near future. What is this manifestation about for my Geminis? The Magician is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, and Seven of Swords. You're basically, what's happening in the near future is that you're gonna manifest clarity. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna manifest clarity into this connection with this person, and it's eventually gonna lead to a victorious, successful beginning between the two of you. What's gonna end up happening is that here, the magician and then the hermit. This person cannot stay in hermit mode for too long. They can't hide. They can't hide for too long, Gemini. And what you're going to be doing in the near future, as you focus on yourself, Gemini, as you put your entire focus on you, take care of yourself, you don't obsess over this person, you don't obsess over the outcome of how it's going to happen, what's going to happen. Eventually, this person is going to feel the energetic shift within you, and that's a real thing. That's a real thing. And if they were very undecisive in the past, which I think that they are in the current moment, if they used to be undecisive, Seven of Cups, illusions, just like thinking that they could have so many options, they're gonna make up their minds. They're gonna realize that I cannot afford not having Gemini in my life. And that's why they're gonna come into your life with a specific reason, with a specific conversation. And then almost like a game plan of like, okay, Gemini, this is what you wanted, let's move towards that direction. Because Mercury retrograde is no joke in general. I mean, I talk about transmutation and wanting to have the best outcome, but this is something this is bringing a lot of realization into people's mind. People are realizing what is it that they need to change within themselves, and also the damage that a lot of people have caused each other. These people, that's what this person is realizing, the damage that they have caused you. Let's see what is an advice for you. And then I'm going to pull love messages for you. So the advice here, the Devil, the Five of Cups, and then the Nine of Wands. If you, Gemini, feel that anything that's not healthy, if anything is not really in alignment with you, you are more than allowed to take a break, and you are more than allowed to voice about it. The advice here is to set some strong boundaries, Gemini. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't sugarcoat. Moving forward, even if this person comes back into your life, I know that it's going to feel so good, and reconciliation, getting back together, wanting to make things work, it's going to be great. But the Devil here is talking about some codependency issues, attachment issues. You don't want to find yourself back into the same place of Five of Cups where you used to be very disappointed because of this person's behavior. And the Nine of Wands here is twice. If you look at it in the near future and in the advice position, you already have been wounded, and you don't want to find yourself in the same place. The Nine of Wands, wounded soldier. You have been going through a lot, emotional turmoil. I feel like that this separation between you and this person also caused a lot of, it impacted your career and your day-to-day life. And because, you're very analytical, you have strong thinking skills, and you're ruled by the mind, you could be caught up in your head a lot, and you don't want to find yourself in that place. It takes you a minute to get out of that mind space. And so the advice here is to set some strong boundaries, Gemini. Whenever this person comes back into your life, yes, they do want to come toward you and clarify. And if you think that this was over, it is not. And I do strongly feel like that the important thing here that you need to do is to pay attention to the green flags of this person. So let's see what is the messages of love for you. What is an important love message for my Geminis that are watching this? My cutie patootie, I'm sending you a huge hug. Okay, keep your head up. I love you. You got this, Gemini. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Everything will unfold in divine timing. And I know you already have been patient a lot, but this is also literally showing you that nothing is set in stone. Everything is subject to change. So I'm applauding you for being very patient. I love you, I appreciate you, and this is your love message right now with this person. Because a lot of times, we need to be patient to practice it in order for us to get what we want. I'm not saying sit here and wait for a manifestation. You already know that it's already done. But create activities for yourself and do some things to get you out of this limbo that you have been feeling for some time, in order for you to embody that version of you, Gemini, that actually is already in a successful relationship. Act as if. Law of assumption, law of attraction. Let's see what is the Archangel message here for you, Gemini. Okay, Seven of Michael. That was the first one that came out, so I'm going to go with that. Seven of Michael, it says, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. And let's see what it says actually. It's very short, actually. It's a short description. How many times did I say actually? Like totally. Seven of Michael. So it says there is a better course of action available to you. Ask yourself, what am I really trying to accomplish? Think about whether working alone on this project is a good idea. Is your unique point of view providing creative solutions? Or is it causing you to miss important details? Go over the details again. Your angels want you to be a success in this endeavor and are giving you a heads up with this card. There's probably more going on here than meets the eye. Someone may have ulterior motives. Whether this is about like the need for caution, yes, running away, the need for caution. So in terms of this reading, what this applies to is pay attention to the details, pay attention to the green flags, as I was mentioning earlier. You know, it's very important for you. I know that you get head over heels, you wear your heart on your sleeve, Gemini, but you gotta take care of yourself so much. That's what the Seven of Michael is about. You know, review all the, and maybe you might want to ask somebody else, talk to someone who also has some sort of an expertise when it comes to some relationship advice. For some of you, this could also mean like work related at your workplace that you are dealing with. But I do strongly feel like that even if you have been doubting, oh my gosh, this is going to work out, it is going to work out for you. Just when it happens, just pay attention to the details, the green flags. Hey, Gemini, did you make it home safe? How are you doing, Gemini? Gem, I know you've been going through a lot. Tell me how you're actually feeling, baby. Are you hungry? Do you want me to get you something? You know what I mean? That's the type of person we're talking about, because you are like that, because you like to take care. So, just stand on your ground. I got you. I know a lot has been going on. I mean, you see, I'm dropping the cards here and there, left and right. And also, Gemini, how do you like the haircut? How do you like the haircut? So, Gemini, put your crown back on. I know Dad is not home, but it's coming back soon. And things are going to become even more clear. So it's been a recurring theme. This person is on the edge of they like wanting to tell you something. So Gem, I love you, sweetie, cutie patootie, peanut butter jelly. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being in here. I'm gonna go and I'll be right back soon.